When you get to a deep ethical problem, where there is no easy decision one way or the other, you must look at the problem from the point of view of an artist. Which way of doing this is in some sense greater? It may be better to go off with a bang than a whimper. This is the real secret of life. To be completely engaged with what you are doing in the here and now, and instead of calling it work, realize it is play. We are all floating in a tremendous river, and the river carries you along. Some of the people in the river are swimming against the current, but they are still being carried along. Others have learned that the art of the thing is to swim with it. You have to flow with the river. There is no other way. You can swim against it and pretend not to be flowing with it, but you still flow with the river. What you are, in your inmost being, escapes your examination in rather the same way that you can't look directly into your own eyes without using a mirror. You can't bite your own teeth. You can't taste your own tongue. And you can't touch the tip of this finger with the tip of this finger. When you look out of your eyes at nature happening out there, you're looking at you. That's the real you. The you that goes on of itself. The first rule is don't try to, because if you do, you will be like someone trying to make rough water smooth with a flat iron. Water becomes clear and calm only when left alone. To have faith is to trust yourself to the water. When you swim, you don't grab hold of the water, because if you do, you will sink and drown. Instead, you relax and float. A rigid bridge will be blown down by the first hurricane. Before you were born, there was this same nothing at all forever. And yet, you happened. And if you happened, you can happen again. It's one of the great wonders of life. What will it be like to go to sleep and never wake up? And if you think long enough about that, something will happen to you. You will find out, among other things, that it will pose the next question to you. What was it like to wake up after never having gone to sleep? You see, that was when you were born. You can't have an experience of nothing. Nature abhors a vacuum. Something and nothing are two sides of the same coin, the positive and the negative. The something and the nothing go together. We say you can't get something for nothing, but I would say you can't have something without nothing. To be or not to be is not the question, because you can't have a solid without space. Therefore you can't have an is without an isn't, a something without a nothing, a figure without a background. There is no such thing as a single solitary event. The only possible single event is all events whatsoever. That could be regarded as the only possible atom. The only possible single thing is everything. A baby has for a long time been part of its mother and has floated in the ocean of the womb. So it has the sense from the beginning of what is really to an enlightened person totally obvious, that the universe is one single organism. Your skin does not separate you from the world. It's a bridge through which the external world flows into you, and you flow into it. We've been hypnotized, literally hypnotized by social convention, into feeling and sensing that we exist only inside of our skins, that we are not the original Big Bang, but just something out on the end of it, and therefore, everybody feels unhappy and miserable. Things are as they are. Looking out into the universe at night, we make no comparisons between right and wrong stars, nor between well and badly arranged constellations. If we came to our senses, we would be aware of ourselves not as only on the inside of our skins, but we would be aware that the outside is us too. This very moment, this very world, this very body is the point. Now. You see? But if you're seeking something beyond all the time, you never get with it. You're never here. What do we mean by I? we mean the symbol of ourselves. Now ourselves, in this case, is the whole psycho-physical organism, conscious and unconscious, plus its environment. That's your real self. Your real self, in other words, is the universe, as centered on your organism. When you are not getting in the way of yourself, you will begin to find out that all great things you do are really happenings. All growth is something that happens. For growth to happen, two things are important. You must have the technical ability to express what happens, and secondly, you must get out of your way.